brings that fun to our lives with his amazing products. But what he did a couple years ago is, because it actually started out basically as a butcher, he decided he was gonna start bringing amazing food to HSN. And ever since he's done that, oh my gosh, it has been wildly popular. And today, I think we're doing kind of the king of all beef, and that's gonna be your prime rib. I mean, there is nothing in my mind better than a delicious prime rib. And Chef only brings in the best of the best. His most recent restaurant he opened in LA is a butcher shop. It's a really high-end butcher shop. So he knows where to get the sources. We just don't have to pay the prices that they do when they walk into the LA store. So here we go. We get a 4.5-pound Aussie Prime Rib. You're gonna get the signature butter to go with it. That's included. All of that on sale tonight for $149.95 and 3 flex pays. And because it's over $75, you do get free shipping. Now, this is a little strange, but we launched this a couple months ago and we give you 2 ship windows. You can ship right now, which will arrive at your house on December 13th, or you can choose the December ship, which will arrive on your house 3 days later. So you pick. The 13th or the 16th as your arrival dates. Either way, it's gonna be delicious. So Chef, I kind of went on about your restaurant and your butcher shop and all that, but you really did start out as a butcher.
I sure did. I started my apprenticeship as a butcher and then eventually started cooking. I love them both equally. I'm literally standing above my butcher shop, Gwen, right now. Now, my favorite steak is the ribeye, and a prime rib is the primal that we cut ribeye steaks from. So if I was to take this beautiful big prime rib and cut it across like this, I'd end up with all of these different ribeyes. So this is the most beautiful roast you could imagine. The only way I could think of enhancing it is with a flavored butter. This is my gorgeous flavored garlic butter. I'm giving you a full pound of it because I tell you what, you won't just want to use it on your roast beef, you'll also want to use it in things like this. This gorgeous little loaf of garlic bread that I've done here, and you can see the flavor that you're going to get in that beautiful garlic bread. So that's really fabulous. Even my mashed potatoes right here, I've gone ahead and put a little dollop of that butter on your mashed potatoes, and that's another fantastic way. All right, all you're going to do is take yourself some of that butter, you're going to spread it over the top. I know this looks incredibly indulgent, but what's happening, because we've trimmed a lot of the fat off the beef, what happens with that butter is it now just bastes that ribeye or that prime rib as you are roasting it in the oven. That's probably enough, right? Just like that. You stick it in an oven, nice and hot. We give you all of the instructions, and check it out. This is it, my friends. Oh, the happiest holiday you've ever had. Okay, here's what happens next. You go ahead, you take it out of that low wall pan, that's what we roasted it in, and then you're gonna go ahead and carve. I'm using my beautiful big fork here, it's called the Turkey Lifters. You ready for this? I'm gonna go in with my cordless electric knife, another incredible product that we have for you. By the way, because of the lack of cord, it means that you can use it in the dining room, you can carve all over the place, even outside if you wanna use the grill. By the way, there's a little safety on the top that you press to make sure. Oh yeah, look how juicy this beef is. I mean, you can slice it as thick or as thin as you like. I'm gonna lift it up. Look first of all at the juiciness on that beef. I mean, are you joking me? It is just so succulent. The flavor of this is unbelievable. You can cook it well done, you can cook it medium well. The choice is yours, but of course the beautiful thing is how simple, succulent, pure in flavor. This is grass-fed beef, Susan, and the reason
Chef.
I'm saying that, yeah, I mean, are you kidding?
Can I
how
tell
good
you,
is it?
Chef, I literally had a piece in front of me and I'm halfway through it. Literally already halfway through it. And guess what? I took a head start, Chef. I'm a little ahead of you. We have coming up his wine selection. I'm at a Chef, amazing Aussie beefs, the whole thing. We've got shrimps coming up next hour, the whole thing. And we've got the wine, and we have the wine all on sale, and it's 6-pack or 12-pack. And if you trust Chef for his cookware, trust him for his food, his meats, and his wines, because it is unbelievable. And we will get to this. But I gotta tell you, Chef, the combination, I should probably be drinking a red with this, but who cares? This is so delicious. It's so tender, and it's got so much beautiful flavor to it.
It really does, and that's because of that. Now you're seeing it a little more done, but look how juicy it still is, even when it's medium or medium well. By the way, you mentioned the wines. I'm going straight in for the Cabernet Sauvignon, which is what we have. We have a beautiful red blend, the Cabernet Sauv, the Chardonnay, and the Pinot. We're gonna do a little presentation.
Wine's so good. It's on sale.
Happy holidays. With the roast beef, that Cabernet, wow. It is so, so tasty. Now, no added hormones, no antibiotics. That's the most important thing. You need to know where your food comes from. These are cattle that roam free. Australia is one of the leaders in grass-fed beef production. We'll show you one of the farms in just a moment, but I'm going to go ahead, pick up another one of these standing ribs. Oh, there we are. So that's me in Australia. I always go and meet the farmers that we work with because I think it's really important for me to understand exactly where I'm getting my beef from, for my butcher shop, for my steakhouse, for my restaurant, Michelin-starred restaurant, Maud. And of course, to bring the same offer to you guys, same quality that you would be getting if you came to dine in one of my restaurants, I think that's pretty fabulous as well. And here it is. I mean, look, I know you can probably find a cheaper product on the market, but do me this. Go and ask them, is it grass-fed? Is it hormone? Does it have any added hormones? The answer might be yes, and then if I was you, I would choose no thank you. Is it GMO-free? Go ahead and ask all of these questions of where you buy your meat from. Is it as juicy and succulent and fantastic as this? I dare say the answer might be no. That electric knife, by the way, it just glides through. I'm not putting any pressure. You see I'm not sawing away. I'm just literally gently pushing down, and it just yields absolutely
You know what, Chef?
perfect.
I might get that electric knife. My husband hacked our turkeys so bad. We went to our friend's house, and we had Thanksgiving, then we had a second turkey the next day, and theirs was all just cut beautifully, and my husband like, oh, this turkey's so good. We get home the next day, he literally butchered the turkey. I'm gonna buy that electric knife for him. Because you know what, it's got a lot of power for not, is it rechargeable or batteries?
It's rechargeable, so you go ahead and charge it, and then it'll give you over an hour of slicing time, which is way more than you need. By the way, you guys, I'll give you a little update on this low-walled pan set. This was the 13, the 10, and the 8-inch. There's like 100 of them to go around, so if you want it, go ahead and jump on the phone right now, but we're very, very busy, so you might want to skip the line and go to hsn.com.
And here it is, so let me give you an update. We have